beauties, welcome back to my channel. And this video that's going to be like an update. Is that the proper word? That could be the proper word. At the end of 2017 I did a video about 8 brands that I wanted to try in 2018, and I thought we'd do like a update. Like, did I try these 8 brands that I wanted to try during this year? Because we are at the end of the year now. We're at the end of the year and I wanted to update you, like how did I do? How did I do? Because I did mention 8 brands and I did not try all of them, and I want to talk about the ones I tried and what I tried and how I felt about it, and the ones I didn't try and why that came to be. Does this make sense? I hope so. I did film this look, it should already be up, and I will leave it down in the description box. It's turning quite dark behind me, hopefully it won't interfere too much with the filming and everything. I'm hoping that this is going to be somewhat of a quicker video because I don't want to be here all day. I am going to do a similar video to this, but not... You'll see it. In a couple of days there's going to be a video for 2019 about brands that I want to try. In 2019 I've actually already filmed it, so that's why I know it's coming. So yeah, that's coming really soon. Should we... Let's start with talking about the brands that I actually wanted to try and did try, and I'll end with the brands that I didn't. The first brand I wanted to talk about, and oh, this packaging is horrible, is Hourglass. Try and not look too much at the packaging. I tried 2 things from Hourglass in 2018. Hourglass was one of the brands I wanted to try. First I got this one. This is the Ambient Lighting Powder in Dim Light. It's like a finishing powder. I don't even have this on today. I usually put a bit of this on just to buff around my face to get a bit of like subtle glow to my skin. I actually really like this one. I really like Hourglass as a brand. I've only tried 2 things, but Hourglass is really pricey. So me trying even 2 things from this super pricey brand is not that bad, to be honest. This is it's called Veil, the Veil Translucent Loose Powder. It's amazing. I love this so much. I am wearing this today, and I've pretty much been wearing, well, almost only this one since I bought it. And it has a little sifter in here, and it has... I know that a lot of people don't like this packaging because they want to be able to pour out the powder in the lid. I don't do that because I use one of those powder puffs. Wait, let me show you. It's back here. That really needs to be clean, so I shouldn't show you how it looks. But I use one of these powder puffs from Linda Hallberg, and for me that really fits to go into that hole and then go where I want it to be. So for me this packaging works really good because I have one of these puffs. But I totally see if you want to like dip your brush and swirl around that you wouldn't like this. But for me that use a puff, it works really good. I love both of these products, and I can totally see myself trying more things from Hourglass. I know a lot of people are raving about the foundation, but it is a bit of a dewy foundation, and I don't mind a dewy foundation, but I don't like a foundation that you can't touch it and you'll get it on your fingers. And for some reason I have the feeling that that foundation is going to be like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I just can't. The second brand that I really wanted to try was Strobe Cosmetics, and I've also tried that brand. I was actually very lucky enough to get some PR from Strobe. These are not only Strobe things, these are some Makeup Geek and Touch of Glam, but these shadows right here, and another one that's called Vigor, which is supposed to be here, is like a lime green. Those are from Strobe, and then I got the Creepy Cute. I also got some loose glitters from them that are really beautiful, like holographic, super beautiful. The loose, like the single shadows are so pretty and metallic. I only have the metallics. I only think she has metallic loose, like single shadows right now. They're really beautiful, but I don't like that the pan size is slightly bigger than like the normal pan size, and therefore you can include them in your own like custom palettes. I really hope that she will stop doing that, because I get the thing about wanting to give your customers more, you know, wanting to give your customers a bit more product than other brands. I get that, but when doing that you are limiting how your customers are able to use your products, and I would like a lot more if I can include these single shadows in my custom palettes that I create for myself, because I can't right now because these are a bit bigger, and these are so good. The Creepy Cute palette looks like this. Looks like this. I have reviewed this on my channel. It is a pastel palette with a black. an amazing palette, one of the best releases in 2018. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm so excited to have been able to try this. I wanted to order the new palette from them. What is it called? Divinity, right? It's called Divinity. I actually wanted to order that one, but the owner messaged me and told me that she had actually sent that palette to me, and when you're watching this I might already have received it. Maybe I've already seen it on my channel, I don't know, but I'm pre-filming this a bit. But I am gonna try that palette as well. I'm very lucky to be able to receive that in PR as well. So thank you so much, Strobe Cosmetics, for including me in your PR list, because I am so excited to try your brand. I think that Strobe Cosmetics is a great brand, an awesome brand, and this palette is amazing and the single shadows are amazing. I just wish that she would change the pan size to the regular pan size, so it'd be easier for us to include it in our custom palettes, because I think that that is the great thing with single shadows, that we can build our own palettes, and by having a different pan size it kind of makes it a bit harder. Another brand that I had on my list that I wanted to try was Colored Rain, and I do have some Colored Rain shadows in this very janky looking custom palette. These are the colors that I have from Colored Rain. I did buy the bundle with vivid pigments. Now they're in a palette, nobody knows why. I kind of wish they weren't. I am though giving away one of these palettes with the vivid pigments in a giveaway, and I think that giveaway is still open. I will leave that down in my description box if you want to check it out. I also got some of the shimmers. I have 2 greens, a silver, a blue, and the purple. That is the purple and the orange one here, and they are beautiful. The single shadows from Colored Rain are amazing. I also bought a lipstick. Where did I put the lipstick? I bought a lipstick and I've never used it. I need to dig that one out. Where did I put I bought a lipstick and I never used it. See, this is why I need a low buy year. I'm doing a low buy year in 2019, if you didn't know that. But I have tried Colored Rain as well, and so far I'm really impressed. I want to buy a palette from Colored Rain, but so far they have been not exactly up my alley, but these are, so I'm so excited to have tried it. And everybody was so right when they said that Colored Rain had really good quality in their shadows. I am very happy with it. And like I said, I did buy a one of their satin lipsticks as well, but I haven't used it because I'm an idiot. That's basically it. I haven't used it because I'm an idiot. What other brands did I want to try? Oh yeah, 2 more brands that I wanted to try that I actually have tried. One of them being Sugarpill. I'm pretty sure that Sugarpill was on my list, right? Yeah, it was, because I did have 2, because these are my Sugarpill shadows. I did have some things from Sugarpill before, but what I tried from Sugarpill before was the Edward Scissorhands palette, and that wasn't a good palette. And I also had 2 singles. I had this one, the red one, Love Plus, and then I had this one that is Kitten Parade. That is like a peachy gold duochrome. It's very pretty. So I bought a bunch of more single shadows. Oh, I got some green on my finger, and they're really pretty. I have been using them a bit and they are really pretty, and I am really excited to be able to try Sugarpill. I will say though that I think that everybody's like, nobody does colors like Sugarpill. Sugarpill is the most pigmented and most amazing, and I don't agree. I don't think that these are bad. These are really good, but so are a bunch of other brands as well. And I think the reason why a lot of people are saying that about Sugarpill is that for a really long time, this was the only brand that you could get these super bright shadows, and I think that that is why people are putting Sugarpill on a pedestal, is because for a really long time, these were the only you could get. These were the only really brights you can get, but nowadays you can find brights from a lot of companies, and even though I do think that these are really good, they are not unique or good enough, like so much better than anybody else, so that they are deserving to be on that pedestal nowadays. That's what I'm trying to say. These are good shadows. These are really nice shadows. There's nothing wrong with the shadows that I have tried at all. I'm really pleased that I own them, but I'm also pleased that I own them so that I can burst the bubble of mystique around Sugarpill being seen as so much better than everyone else, because I don't agree that they are. They are good, but there are others that are as good as Sugarpill as well. And that I mean in the most positive way, because that means that there's more things for us to choose from. So I do like it, but same here. I wish that the shadows came in smaller pans, because I don't really like big pans. And that is also how I feel about this. Another brand that I wanted to try was Nyqvist Cosmetics. That is an Italian brand that sells basically everything, to be honest. And what I tried from Nyqvist Cosmetics was their loose shadows. These three are duochromes that can be used as face highlighters and eyeshadows, and I haven't used these shadows that much, I'll be honest, but they are really pretty, and I think that the quality is really nice, at least the ones that I have tried. Like I said, I haven't tried these that much. These have bigger pans, same here. Personally, that's not for me. I wish that they were smaller pans. I might try some more shades if they come up with some really interesting ones. I'm not knocking it. I think that they have really nice shades, like this one right here, like the one that's called Matcha. It is super pretty. It's like a duochrome green. I love shadows like that. I think it's really pretty. And this one as well is like Urban Decay's Fireball. It is like such a pretty color. I hope you can see a bit. Such a pretty color. So yeah, it is super pretty. What is that one called? So I'm not like showing you and not saying. Messa Estati. Messa Estate. I'm sorry. I should have asked my fiance to come in because he knows Italian and I most certainly do not. But yeah, I am really intrigued after trying this brand, and I most probably will pick up some more shadows to fill out my palette, or just maybe get a smaller palette and just buy a couple of more shadows, because I want to try some more from the brand. I'm definitely like, these are really pretty, and I'm definitely feeling, I'm pinging on my pants. I'm definitely feeling that this was a good brand, and I'm happy you recommended it to me. I do wish though that they had smaller pans, but I'm liking that they have some unique colors, some really colorful colors, duochromes, some more neutral colors, and also some more toned down colorful shadows, because they do have a bunch of colors to choose from their site. They also have loose pigments and lipsticks and foundations. They have everything. They have everything. And I will leave the links to everything that I talked about today, like at least I will leave the links to the website so that you can check it out yourself, because if you are interested, if you're living in EU and you want to try a new brand, I do think that Nyqvist Cosmetics is definitely worth a try. Let me talk about the brands that I wanted to try that I didn't try. The first one is Black Moon Cosmetics. I wanted to try Black Moon Cosmetics so bad. The only reason why I didn't is because I was so disappointed by their palette. I will try and put the picture up here so you can see it. That half moon thing. Black Moon Cosmetics is seen, or was at least until this, as a more darker, more edgy, a bit like a special aesthetics kind of brand. And for them to release a all matte warm neutral palette with a more poppy red and a more poppy yellow, it was just like, it didn't fit the aesthetics of the brand, and somehow it just put me off the brand totally, and I didn't even check for them for the rest of the year. And this palette came out early this year, so this palette just got me not being that excited about the brand, and I didn't check for them, and I actually didn't try anything. I'm not saying that I don't like this brand. That's not what I'm saying at all. If they come out with something that's super amazing, I'm probably gonna pick it up. But this palette made me, it took away the like the veil of mystique and the veil of being special from the brand for me, because I was like, they're just like any other brand. They're also releasing a warm neutral palette, and it just made me not be that interested anymore. The next brand that I wanted to try that I didn't try was Violet Voss, and this is easy. I wanted to try Violet Voss. A lot of people are, okay, Violet Voss is dividing people into two camps. A lot of people are saying like, Violet Voss eyeshadows are so nice, they're so creamy, so pigmented, so blendable. And then there's the other camp that's like, they're not worth the money, they're a bit overhyped, they're a bit too pricey. And I just wanted to try it for myself. I always felt like a lot of their palettes have had good color stories, but just too big. Like they could have edited down the palettes a bit to not be so big. Like I love the color story that they had with the like the yellow and red and purple. That was beautiful. It's just too big. The hashtag palette, it was beautiful. It's just too big. And then they released the summer palette, slightly too big for my liking, but a lot of really fun colors. But it never came here, and it actually came to Europe in October, like mid-October, and I was just already bored of it then, and I was just like, I don't want to be looking for a brand or wanting to try a brand or wanting to review or feature a brand here on my channel that doesn't care about the place in the world where I live. Violet Voss is not looking to please the European customers, so therefore I am no longer looking for Violet Voss. If that changes in the future, I could definitely try Violet Voss, but right now they are not on my list anymore, and I'm probably not gonna pick something up from them during next year either, because it's pretty hard, to be honest, because their things never get here. And the last brand I had on my list that I am actually, I'm confused by this brand. I wanted to pick something up from them, but they just didn't release anything. And that is Storybook Cosmetics. What happened with Storybook Cosmetics? I feel like Storybook Cosmetics, they need an intervention. They need someone to come in and just put their hand on their shoulder and be like, girls, you can't be sneak peeking things that you don't release. Because I feel like they're probably loving creating makeup. They're probably loving the industry. They're probably loving their brand. So they're so eager that as soon as they have something that's in the works, they sneak peek it. And then it ends up not being something, or it ends up being delayed, or it ends up being some minor changes and things are being like postponed, because I get that. From what I've understood so far about the industry, like sometimes things doesn't really go as planned with time and stuff, so you have to postpone things, or you have to change things, or you have to change your mind entirely about a thing. And when that happens, it's kind of nice if you haven't shown your customers, right? So I do really think that somebody needs to tell Storybook Cosmetics that they should not be sneak peeking things that they don't already have set. Like, they are sneak peeking things that they obviously do not have the final product from, things that are not in production yet, things that are not 100% sure about that they are being able to release within a month. Because I don't think that you should be sneak peeking longer than a month in advance, maybe 2 months if something like a really interesting theme is in the works, but I think that they are messing up. I think they are messing up big time, and I'm still going to be checking for the brand because I feel like they have some good ideas, but at this point I'm just like, I don't think that this brand is going to take off, because they are not releasing, they haven't had any major releases in 2018, but they've been sneak peeking a million things. So I think that they're gonna face a problem when they're finally releasing something, and that problem is gonna be that their customers are already tired of it without even trying it, because they have known about it for too long. So I think that they need to be better about that. I have no idea if they're gonna release the things that they have sneak peeked, but yeah, I think that that brand needs to figure out what their strategy is going to be, because the one they have now, it's not really working out for them. But yeah, that was everything. Those were the brands that I wanted to try this year, and whether or not I did or not. Did you have any brands that you wanted to try this year? Did you? Or did you have any brands that you wanted to try this year and you didn't? Let me know about those as well. I'd love to chat with you down in the comments. I read all of my comments and I try to answer as many of them as possible. Don't forget to subscribe. There is a fly on my lens. Go away. I do upload a video every day throughout December, so don't forget to subscribe. That's what I'm trying to say. And I will see you tomorrow for a new video. Bye!